Titans from the playoffs in spring will now go head-to-head for the first time in summer. And not the two teams we expected to start 0-2, but slow start's just that. Us to camp there, but as you can see the Keystone Masters on your screen, nothing too surprising. I do like that who he's rocking that Storm Raiders Surge, so see what Vladimir.
It is less of a bully, so we'll have to track that in this lane.
People were picking Ezreal before us. Who are getting awfully low? Phoenix might even... No, doesn't commit for it. But that is a huge trade for Vladimir to just lose there.
Yeah, and Huhi also lost his charges, could not get a Q off to get the empowered heal, and he's kind of lost his healing cycle. So
Dardoch moving down the river here towards bottom side. He's going to take out that Scuttlecrop for now. Smithy right above him, but they're not going to cross paths just yet.
yeah, really interesting how Dardoch is prioritizing the pressure right now without red buff. He's going to try and get a steal.
Just takes it.
So clever by Dardoch right there. Obviously, he had his tremor sense, so he could tell that Xmithy was doing the blue buff, but he can't actually smite it unless he can see it. So he wards right on top of it as he's walking up.
Things off. This is sort of what we expect from the jungle. He's known as an aggressive player. Rek'Sai maybe not the most aggressive jungler, but that does not mean his play has to change too much. Stixxay tagged up by Matt here. Concussive Blow's going to proc. No, not yet, but Piglet in. There's a stun in. Good damage there from the Winter's Bite. Stixxay forced to shift out of that trade. And once again, Team Liquid asserting some damage. So Xmithy, a smart path over here, will get himself some XP back, but the Wolf Spirit is going to seem a little too late.
Which now immediately sends Lorlo backwards, so they're kind of on the hunt for Xmithy now.
Found him. Lolo with the stun. Equilibrium strike through. Just going to do some damage down, but Darshan there to make sure his jungle is safe. Again,
like he is doing everything to maximize his pressure right now, and he's going to be walking straight through a ward. Going to try and burn a summoner spell from Darshan.
Already got a stun there onto Darshan. Good flash out from the Swain.
Yep, and as Dardoch tunneled, the threat of the flash on Burrow is what forced Darshan, since Smithy is already being outpaced by Dardoch. I also don't like the fact that Xmithy has gone for both the Hunter's Talisman and the Hunter's Machete. Another minor change that happened in the offseason was you don't get extra experience for having both of them. You get the bonus experience off Jungle Monsters with just one, so either you need to fully complete your Smite upgrade and get like the warding or the combat effectiveness, or you should be building a longsword towards a warrior enchantment. This gives very little actual jungle help to Xmithy, and it's just allowing Dardoch to outpace him again. You see Dardoch only built the one component, already has Boots of Swiftness, and that's allowing him to move around the map so much better.
Yep, super efficient early Rek'Sai items as Phoenix does get the blue buff donated over to him. Lolo continuing to fight Darshan in that top side. Heat 10 style in, Blade Surge ulti procs. Now Darshan trying to run after it. Maybe Lolo fancies the dive, but not going to commit fully. Swaying with some good trade back.
Yeah, I think Dardoch wants to dive right away. They know the flash is down. They know he can't stop the flash on Burrow, and they know his ultimate is already down a little bit.
Here we go. Dardoch's in. Flash on Burrow is good. Lolo dives in under the turret, and it's first blood to Aurelia. They're under the turret, but Dardoch more than enough health.
Yeah, that's about as...
Watch this gank again.
Yeah, so this was the setup. Lorlo burns his ultimate to get Darshan low, and Darshan has to turn his ultimate off because the mana cost increases over time. Immediately, Dardoch is there for the next gank. They know Darshan's going to have his ultimate back up again, but they also have all the Aurelia cooldowns. Flashes in immediately. Blade Surge is straight on top of him, and even though they never moved land, since Dardoch was full health before that gank, the turret doesn't kill him.
Another jungle evade, I believe Dardoch got that again, but Lolo's just going in. Sheen plus Sting is enough for a solo kill! Lolo takes out Darshan.
What world are we actually in right now, where Lorlo is solo killed in the top lane? What a job there, understanding his power spikes, knowing that Darshan doesn't have the strength yet, and going hard for the
Himo
kill.
play gone. Huhi trying for something here. Xmithy also in the area, but Dardoch again. This time deflects their gank attempt in mid lane. Phoenix will live easily.
Yeah, Phoenix just has to burn the flash, and double summoners burn. Means Dardoch can go wherever he wants, and he's actually securing the Rift Herald buff for Lorlo, which is really important when you consider how Lorlo is actually going to be a split-pushing threat this game, and this will also stop Huhi or Darshan from being able to deal with the Aurelia for the next 20.
Doesn't pull the trigger on the farm alarm just yet.
Teleport from Phoenix for a gank.
Yeah, Matt going in, flash Q there, trying to stun up Afromu. The calling is down, the damage is there on Afro. He's going to go down to Matt. Picks it up with the Ignite.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. It almost felt like the team was wanting to give the kill. Here could actually turn out to be a very solid pick against Vlad. Right now, though, it's Xmithy trying to get the Water Drake as they realize Team Liquid is caught in a few base timers.
Yep, pretty smart stuff here from CLG. Xmithy gonna give it his best solo attempt. Afromu helps a little bit. Just a shield down there.
Huge, too. Come on, Afro. Hit this one.
There we go. Nailed it.
That damage help. Afromu is splitting points a little bit between Q and E. 3 points in the Q, 2 points in the shield. Which
Snowball, Lolo did take the top outer naturally. after the pressure Dardoch provided, and he's back in again. Darshan gonna get dived.
We understand this gank.
Dardoch goes in, there's the knockup from the Unburrow. Darshan dies again. Keep the wave back a bit. Nice cues there from Matt, actually. Landing almost every time onto Stixxay. Dardoch's here though, and Piglet's in. Afro knows what's up now. Stixxay gonna have to bail, but the culling's through, doing a good amount of damage to Afro. Heal pops. That's gonna keep CLG safe for now.
Definitely feels like that could have just been the precursor for a more aggressive play. They're gonna look to take multiple turrets. I mean, Phoenix has just been crushing that mid lane this whole time, so he finally is able to take the turret. Now they have the rest of the team on the bottom side of the map. It turns into a nice play, and they didn't even more than any other Drake right now in this game.
Yeah, CLG sort of just have to play defensively for a little while longer. Lolo needs to escape because Xmithy's here with Darshan. Lolo might just turn and fight it. Going back in, Blade Surge, Darshan there, and now Dardoch's going to join the party. Lolo maybe fancies to go back in, but he is forced to flash out from under the bird. Next Smithy going to turn things around, but Phoenix is here!
Oh my!
Dardoch takes out Darshan as a huge ulti comes up from Azir. Xmithy's going to die. Now Hui's forced to pull away.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a greedy call by Team Liquid, but it was on a ward. Yeah, love Aurelia. The way he queued on him and then auto-attacked him was just wondrous. Anyway, he's already very well ahead because of how well he's played this lane against Darshan and pushed his advantage. And yeah, Darshan and Xmithy get a little bit happy because they think they can turn this around, but no one has been able to track Phoenix's roam from the mid lane. He arrived.
These teams are, because we talked about how up TL are at this moment. 2 items for Azir, 2 items for Lucian, 2 items pretty much for Lolo. I think he just has to go back and shop. Just everyone is ahead by at least an item.
And they're spiking really hard right. Say who just completed Murmana, but I don't even think that is as powerful as it is.
Phoenix, that's disgusting amounts of damage. Rylo's making it very hard for Aframi to get away, and Lolo forces Hui out.
This one looks like it could track towards a fast loss if Team Liquid can close. Here's a fight.
Phoenix, a little too low, goes in for it anyway, pops the Emperor's Divide. Hui, though, does take him out. Xmithy low, but not falling, and Hui gonna dive his way back in. Darshan leading a charge as well. Stixxay just needs to land these Mystic shots, but it's just the 1 kill. TL
doesn't necessarily have the ability to follow up super well, and Lorlo wasn't there either, so maybe Lorlo and Darshan.
Oh, Dardoch! Go! Straight in with a 4-man on Burrow, I think, and Xmithy's low. Darshan, though, healing up. Gonna keep moving through. Karma shields keep them healthy. Now Lolo back in. Stixxay, you better shift.
2 fights are probably a little bit scary for Team Liquid because they have the 7,000 gold advantage and they're not able to fight clean. But they are going straight for Baron. CLG is going to try and stop it. That teleport is really far away, though.
Yeah, it's the brute force play from TL. Dardoch not too healthy, but they're going to try and take it down. Xmithy in trouble. Gets taken up by Lolo. That's the smite off the map. Darshan does not get the miracle steal, and he's going to go down on the back end as well.
Yeah, Zonius isn't completed yet, so he walks in, he gets Brahms done. He's just empty. Dardoch making aggressive calls, and also the team is following up on him. So they say, as soon as you see Xmithy, just kill him. Phoenix gets poked, Lolo flashes for it. Then they can take Baron very easily. Darshan's the only one who's been able to get around the corner. They very easily kill him as well, even though Matt... And with still no Zonias on Darshan, like, that's actually a dive threat.
And they've certainly shown willingness to dive. And Phoenix going to set up another turret here. Dragon just going to go casually.
This is the type of growth that you would have wanted to see from TL after they had a good regular season with the integration of Dardoch and Matt and coming into their second split and probably being a little more calm. Like, this is a very decisive team who's winning all the lanes. This is the dream for Team Liquid, at least so far, 26 minutes in.
Yeah, Stixxay poked out. This tower's going to melt. There's actually an ulti up from Xmithy. Going to try and keep them out, but no chance so far. That inhibitor's absolutely dead.
No defending here for CLG. Not able to have the type of ranged wave clear or zoning that you would require. I mean, the Swain-Vladimir combo isn't great at initiating, right? Like, that's why you need initiation help and why we're expecting something like Ashe. That wouldn't have mattered in this case, though, because with 12,000 gold down, you don't want to initiate regardless. These inhibitors are melting.
Yeah, this bottom inhib probably going to go down. Maybe CLG feel like they have to fight here. Lolo maybe going in, but Hui's just going to get blown up in the front line. Teemo breaks down. Darshan the next target. That's a double for Piglet. Now going to surf in and take an inhib for his trouble as well. And he wants more. Does he go for Xmithy? TL looking very greedy. They might close it out now.
They killed the double AP like nothing. Those are the 2 guys who are supposed to be drain tanks, and you can see when that falls behind, it just completely falls apart. Nice block on the Ezreal ult from Matt there. They're going to hopefully wait for the minions if they want to close this game out. Dardoch makes the call to be a little bit safer about this. They were a little bit low. They know they have control of it. He might just ult back and try.
Oh, Phoenix goes in for Xmithy. Woo! Can't make the big play with the ulti this time, but
Dardoch's bat. Lolo's coming back. They're going for the win.
Yeah, they're going to go for it now. Dardoch ulti's the way back in. Aframi forced to flash out. Nexus turret number 2 does melt. The Nexus will fall, and Team Liquid, a convincing game number 1.